Some new concessions Democrats are making in order to pass the stimulus package as quickly as possible. Also, a really interesting story that happened overnight in the South Pacific. And did you hear about the new COVID variant? Yeah, exactly. All right, let's get into it as I have all the details for you in this video. But if you haven't done so yet, or if you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button right down below the video so you can join the #1 channel right here on YouTube, as I am your one and only daily advocate, and I'm here for you every single day to keep you updated with anything pertaining to low income, no income, money, benefits, fixed income, Social Security, SSDI, SSI, VA, stimulus checks, stimulus packages, and so much more that we're covering every single day right here in the videos, as there's a lot going on right now. There's a lot of changes, and I want to make sure that I'm keeping you posted with everything going on, because anytime something comes out that we can take advantage of, I want to get on it immediately so that we can take advantage of any programs, money, benefits, anything else that pops up. So again, thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button right down below the video if you haven't done so yet, and let's get into this right now. All right, one quick side note. Yes, my wife Corey will be back here in just a couple minutes with the new updated list of shout-outs for those names that are pulled right out of the fan club, so stay tuned for that. All right, let's quickly talk about a few things, a few updates that I have gathered for you this afternoon, and let's discuss what's going on. First off, let's quickly talk about what happened overnight in the South Pacific, as I've been nerding out on this all day long, as I think it is super cool. At the same time, kind of weird and kind of scary at the same time, but I'm nowhere near the coast, so yeah, probably not going to affect me too much, but anyway, kind of interesting stuff. So in the South Pacific, an underwater volcano erupted overnight. Cool stuff, right? Who wanted to be there to watch that? I don't know, sounds really cool to me. But anyway, this underwater volcano erupted, and now there are tsunami warnings all across the West Coast, stretching all the way from California all the way up to Alaska. That's a long, long ways, right? Well, this underwater volcano was 5,000 miles away from the coast, and there's already tsunami-sized waves hitting the West Coast. So here's what's interesting. Just prior to recording this video, I was looking around again, and they're already reporting 4-foot waves crashing onto the beaches in California, and they're also saying, please stay away from the beach, do not come here, it's dangerous, and do not go in the water. That is what they're saying. Now, this is kind of interesting to me because, honestly, it's just, I don't know, I find it to be really fascinating, but these tsunami warnings are going all the way up to Alaska. That's like a really, really far ways away, right? Not only that, there are tsunami warnings in Hawaii, Japan, and a variety of other countries and islands all around. So it's kind of interesting how a underwater volcano 5,000 miles away from our coast is causing tsunami-sized waves crashing onto our beaches. I don't know. To me, that is really, really weird and fascinating at the same time, right? So anyway, I've been reading about this all day long. I thought it was just kind of really interesting. I love stuff like this. I mean, I'm not saying like it's a good thing. I'm just saying it's kind of weird and at the same time really cool to read about, because you almost never see stuff like this, right? So anyway, I wanted to bring it to your attention. If you happen to be on the West Coast, again, please be careful over there. It looks like, some waves are coming in, 4-foot waves. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know what that means. I mean, 4-foot wave seems like, whoa, that's pretty big, but at the same time, it's not like a 12-foot wave, right? So I don't know. My point is, just stay safe. You know what I mean? They have a lot of warnings over there, so just be careful if you happen to be in that area. But anyway, cool stuff, right? At the same time, it makes me wonder this. Again, I don't know. Maybe I'm totally ignorant about this stuff, which I am. I don't know, but I'm just picturing like, okay, an underwater volcano. If you happen to be there to watch it, do you see like lava shoot out underwater? Cool, right? Oh man, that would have been so cool to see. I don't know. I'm just kind of curious. So like, did lava like shoot up into the water? I don't know. I want to know, right? Cool stuff. Anyway, let's keep moving here. I know it's not the whole purpose behind this video, but I've been finding it to be very fascinating today, and I'm going to get back to it and read some more stuff about this because I thought it was pretty cool, and I wanted to share it with all of you, just in case you haven't heard about it, but it has been kind of all over the place so far today. All right, so Let's quickly talk about this new COVID variant. In fact, there's a couple of them. One was found in France about 2 weeks ago or so. Honestly, I've never talked about it because it was very small. It was only found in about 53 cases so far, so I haven't really talked about it. However, there is this new variant that is completely different from the one that was found in France. This one is called Deltacron. Can you guess what it is? Yeah, exactly. It's a variant between the Delta variant and the Omicron variant, and they're calling it Deltacron. So yeah, just another thing that we need to possibly deal with. So anyway, kind of interesting. This is something that they recently just discovered here. It sounds like it's very minimal as far as cases, but it is still something that's present, and according to doctors and researchers, everybody else out there right now, they're saying that this current variant that we're dealing with right now, Omicron, is likely not going to be the last one. So we could be into this for quite a while again. But again, I'm not the doctors, I'm not a researcher, I'm not a scientist, I'm just a guy that does a lot of research. I read about all this stuff a lot because I want to bring it to you in these short videos every single day. One more quick side note on this whole COVID thing. It looks like, according to some experts, they're saying that this could be peaking here in the next couple of weeks. Maybe. Again, we don't know, but that's just what they're projecting is maybe this will actually start peaking and starting to go down the other side of the mountain here within the next couple weeks. But they're also projecting another massive spike in early summer. So a few months away, we could be looking at another massive, huge surge when everybody's trying to get out of their house and out of their place because they've been cooped up all winter. I know I certainly am. As soon as it's like 40 degrees, man, I'm outside and I'm a happy camper, right? Anytime that it is above freezing, I'm a pretty happy person. All right, but anyway, so that is what they're projecting. And again, who knows what's going to happen in the future, but this is just what they are saying. And yeah, we'll just have to watch it closely. All right, let's quickly talk about what Democrats are now offering as some new concessions when it comes to the stimulus package, as in the Build Back Better agenda, and what they want to do to hopefully get support of Joe Manchin and get this package done. Now, here's what we do know. Now, again, what I'm about to talk about here may not impact all of you, but it does impact all of us to some degree because it's in the stimulus package, and without this provision and without some changes done to it, it's highly likely that the package isn't going to pass. So even though that this provision that I'm going to talk about here in just a second may not actually directly relate to you, it does relate to all of us because ultimately it is in the package, and without it, the package probably won't pass. This is in regards to the child tax credit. Now again, let me talk through this because they're making some concessions on this as far as some new negotiations, some new agreements. Here's what we found. Previously, about a week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks ago now, they've been talking about these different ideals of peeling out some of the different provisions within the Build Back Better agenda and actually passing them through with executive orders, individual standalone bills, and through the reconciliation process. So that's what they've been discussing. However, they haven't exactly been very successful with that. So one of the other things that they also said is that the child tax credit payments are not coming out of the Build Back Better agenda. They are not taking them out. Therefore, it is one of the provisions that could potentially hold up the entire package. Well, we do know that Joe Manchin has been out opposing the child tax credit payments for those people who are not having an earned income. So again, please don't be upset with me. I'm just the messenger here, right? So one of the things that Joe Manchin is saying is that he wants to ensure that parents are having an earned income in order to be eligible for these child tax credit payments. So as of right now, the current provisions and the current language states that even somebody with zero income that has qualifying kids within the age range could still get these payments. So you could have zero income, literally zero income, and you could still get this money on the behalf of your kids. So again, this is just something that I'm finding out there, so please don't be upset with me. These are not my words. However, this is something that Joe Manchin is saying, no, I think we should have a work requirement. So somebody has to be employed and somebody has to have a working wage in order to be eligible for these child tax credit payments. So again, this is still kind of very controversial right now because a lot of Democrats are saying, no, we don't like that. We want to make sure that these payments are available for anybody who has kids, within the parameters and their income is below the limits. Well, again, they're starting to offer some concessions to Joe Manchin right now to try to get him on board with this thing. So, just like I've talked about before, with any negotiation, that's how it basically starts is, they start very divided and then they start working their way together and finally come up with a middle ground somewhere where both parties are happy. And that's what they're trying to do right now. So one of the provisions is, as of right now, any individual with an income under $75,000 or a married couple under $150,000 can get these advanced payments or the lump sum payment on their tax return. Well, now Democrats are coming out offering Joe Manchin, hey, what if we lowered the income thresholds down to $50,000 as an individual or $100,000 as a married couple? Again, that would, it would lower the eligibility for a lot of people, but at the same time, I don't really know if it's going to be enough to get Joe Manchin on board with this. So as far as the work requirements, that is something that many people are still saying, no, we're not going to add that in. So that's still a little bit of a sticking point right now. But again, just like any negotiation, they can come together on this thing and ultimately they can hammer something out. They just got to come together and actually start working together in good faith and just have an agreement on it. Which, quick side note, now that we're here in early 2022 and tax filings can start here in just a matter of days, if you are still owed the other lump sum payment of your check, I did release a video maybe, 2 weeks ago. You might want to go back and check that one out as I walk you through the process of exactly what to do to claim your $1,500, $1,800, or possibly even thousands and thousands of dollars more than that. $3,000, $3,600, possibly even more. $6,000. I mean, you could be looking at a lot of money. So go back and check out that video. You should find it right there in the title. I kind of made it very clear which video that was with the title. So anyway, this is just another one of the ways that they're trying to get the Build Back Better agenda passed. Remember, this is the $2 trillion package that's currently on the table that we've been working on since April of 2021. We also have a couple other packages, right? We have that $68 billion package that bipartisan group of senators is working on, which, side note, haven't seen anything about it in about, a week and a half. Haven't seen a single word about it. So, who knows? Maybe they forgot about it already. Maybe they're still working on it behind closed doors. Not really sure. Haven't seen a word about it. Also, there's the other package that is going to be requested by the president. He's going to be calling out to Congress, asking them for another COVID relief bill. Again, haven't seen anything about that in about 2 days now or so. There are a few little updates on it, but not a whole lot. I've seen, I think it was 2 days ago was the last time we had a substantial update on that one. So that one looks a little bit more promising right now. And again, that one's coming from the administration. Therefore, the likelihood of that one getting passed and through is probably much higher than the one from the bipartisan group. But again, who knows? Maybe they'll just bundle them all together as one big package. So anyway, these are a couple quick updates that I wanted to bring back to you. I know that my last video there got a little bit long, 17 minutes. I apologize about that. So I wanted to come back in this one and make sure that this one was a lot shorter for you. Again, trying to redeem myself a little bit because I got carried away on that last video. 17 whole minutes where I was talking way too much. So I apologize, but a lot of times there's a lot to discuss in these videos, and I like to elaborate just to make it very clear where I'm getting the information, all the actual statistics and all the numbers, make sure that everybody's included, all that stuff. So sometimes the videos get a little bit long. I apologize about that last one. So I try to make this one nice, quick, short, and sweet for you. So with that being said, I'll bring my wife in now, Corey. She can read that list of new shout outs for those names pulled right out of the fan club. By the way, if you're interested in checking out the fan club, there is a link down in the description. You can check it out there. Otherwise, at the top of the comments section, I will also pin a comment there where you can see a link and you can check it out. Please remember also, the fan club is 100% optional. It is not required by any means at all. It's just for those people who maybe want a little bit more here on the channel and who wants a shout out in our videos, right? So for as long as that you are a member of the fan club, you will continue to get shout outs every single week in one of our videos. So I'll give you a little behind the scenes glimpse of what we do. So what we do is every Sunday, we go into the list and we print it out, and Corey has a list of all the names. She sits down right here and she records a bunch of videos. In fact, about 28 or so videos she records and giving shout outs to about 6 or 7 people per video, and then we clip that video into our daily videos every single day. So she records these videos every Sunday. Just being totally honest with you, right? Yeah, transparency is key. Yeah, so I record all my videos literally pretty much live. I'm recording this video like 45 minutes before I'm going to post it. So it's like, I started recording this video at like 4:14. Actually, no, it wasn't even 4:14. It was like 4:34 p.m. on Saturday, what is today, the 15th? So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna put this video up in like 56 minutes. So my point is, I record my videos right before they go up. But Corey records those videos with all the shoutouts, and then every Sunday we update that list, and every single video is getting a new list of shoutouts right there in the video. So again, being totally transparent with you, letting you know exactly what we do, because we have a lot going on, and for Corey to sit down every single day and record all of these videos, honestly, it's just really tight on our schedule. So I'm just being totally real with you right now. Our days are packed with everything that we have going on. So that's what we do. So if you want to be part of that fan club, feel free to check out the links down below. All of our videos are here on the channel are free, always have been, always will be. And with that being said, make sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss any videos going forward. Share this video with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out any of the other 2,000 videos right here on the channel. And with that being said, Corey, take it away, and congratulations to all the shoutouts in this video right here. And stay tuned, as that list will be updated in the next video as well. All right, Corey, it's all you.
I'm excited to shout out Teresa Harris, Melinda Danico, Mark Salomon, Ruth Kelly, Kevin Ryderson, and Larissa Ritullo. Thank you guys for being in the fan club.